Alright, welcome to the jump off. The land feed first, always. So right here we got some chow mein, thicker noodles. Right here we got some meatballs. They're grilled meatballs, the Vietnamese way. And right here we got some shrimp. These are sugar cane shrimp. So once you're done eating them, it's good to suck on the sugar cane. This is sugar cane. So you can suck on this thing, no homo. This is what P. Diddy would want, but anyways. But you can, like I said, for like an hour or whatever, it's just sugar, all sugar. It's a sugar cane. So sugar cane shrimp, grilled Vietnamese meatballs, and then you got chow mein, no veggies, no nothing on it, just your simple chow mein. It's amazing, well cooked to perfection. And my favorite, the pork chops. If you take a look at the pork chops, look at that. They're amazingly cooked, very tender. Just melts in your mouth. Literally melts in your mouth. That's how good they are. But yeah, they give you some sauces over here that you can dip it in. That's the owner over there, the guy with the bald head, but a very good friend of mine. And anyways, as you can tell, this is a fabulous meal. The pork chops, 9 out of 10 for the pork chops. They're probably the best thing here. Very tender, melts in your mouth. Extraordinary, well cooked, grilled to perfection. The shrimp on the sugar cane. After you're done eating the shrimp, you can, use the sugar. I'm trying to say a word that doesn't sound weird, like suck on it from the home, but you can taste it, until for a couple of minutes or whatever, and then it'll shrivel up basically. And then the grilled meatballs, they're amazing. There's a Vietnamese way, they put a sauce to it. Still here at the restaurant, the jump off. We out here, we're still eating, doing good. And the restaurant is about to close soon, like you see right now. So it's $58. So that's equivalent to $35 American. So a lot less from the restaurant yesterday. That was around $100. As you can see, plenty of food still left on the table. I couldn't finish it off. It's amazing. I'm gonna take some home, warm it up in the microwave, and save it for later. Spectacular food, amazing, but you definitely get your money's worth. So the restaurant yesterday was 8 out of 10, but this one, the quality of food is very good for a Vietnamese restaurant, but you get your money's worth. Like, all that food for around $50, so $30 American. I mean, there's nothing to whine and cry about. Okay, so very, very fast service, and they give you, they usually give it to me most of the time, but this little ice cream bar that I usually don't eat, so I feel bad. So when I usually leave out of here, I find like a little kid or somebody homeless or whatever, and I give it to them because I feel bad just throwing it away. But anyways, not bad. Toss a 50 in here. some tip money. I always like to tip very well at restaurants. Some restaurants I like to play a little game, which is like choose the right hand. If they choose the right hand, and they get more money. But anyways, at one of these episodes, I will definitely do that so you guys can check it out. But I'll close both hands and I'll put a lot of money in one hand, and they gotta decide which hand has the most money. And to be honest with you, they always pick this hand, the one that has all the jewelry on it. I don't know why, but they always pick the hand with all the jewelry. So I never put all the money in the jewelry hand. I never do that. So it's pretty stupid of them. I don't know why. And they always say, oh, I just like the jewelry, that's why I picked that hand. Well, that hand never has all the money. I remember one time, the waitress did a fabulous job. She was extraordinary. It was only her working. And I literally had I crumpled it up. It was $1,000 in one hand, and it was $100 in one hand. So a $50 tip to a $950 tip. And anyways, she picked the one with the diamonds on it. She got fooled. She thinks that's where I put all the money on, which it's not, you know. I didn't. I put it in the one that's empty. I put it in my ugly hand, the one that has scars all over and looks like it's been through a lot of war and a lot of cuts and everything. So yeah, I put it in my ugly hand. Every time my mom looks at my hand, she was like, that's a criminal hand. Anyways, the one with the jewelry that looks all nice and everything, I never put all the money in there, so I don't know why she picks that. But anyways, back to the food. Chow mein was amazing. Maybe they cooked it a little bit longer, but everything else was great. You know, for a Vietnamese restaurant, you know, if you like Vietnamese food, not a lot of people do, I gotta give this place a solid 8.5 out of 10. I mean, it doesn't matter on the food, it matters on the service. It matters on the service, it matters on the respect. Look how fast they are. Like right now, I could just get their attention. Ready? No change. It's good. Thank you, man. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. Like that. I just talk to them. Boom, they come right away fast. Everyone that's not no BS. So I'm gonna try to finish a little bit of this as much as I can get down, and go outside, have a cigar, and then I don't like making too much noise in the restaurants. Then I'll give you a little bit more of what I think about the place and my experience here and my final rating for it, what it is, and try to enjoy. Dessert wise, I wouldn't get any dessert. They got like coconut ice cream. They don't have too much desserts here, so the coconut ice cream and stuff like that, just not really fond of that stuff. But tremendous food. Like everything's well prepared. Of course. Best thing about Chinese, Vietnamese restaurants, you get your fortune cookie. It tells your fortune. Alright. Welcome to the jump off. Land feet first, like always. It's raining out here, but here's the name of the restaurant if you ever want to come try it out. The Juan Rio Vietnamese Restaurante. I'm trying to speak Italian, but it's not. I don't know how to say that in Vietnamese, but the Juan Rio Vietnamese Restaurant. Anyways, every good food critic, every good analysis, when anybody's about to do an analysis on a restaurant, on a vehicle, on anything, they look at everything, right? So you could say, I say about 70% has to do with the food, don't get me wrong. So if you have like very good tasting food, and you have to go to that restaurant because that taste is so delicious that you cannot find it anywhere else, then yeah, you're gonna keep going to that restaurant. You give the taste 9 out of 10, and that's it. But overall, is the restaurant worth it? Customer service, were they fast? Did they keep you? I know restaurants that have people waiting for like an hour, 2 hours just to get a drink, just to get a quick Coke. You're thirsty, you just gotta work, you're doing construction, you want something, you want a glass of water, you know what I'm saying? You want something to drink, and an hour later nobody comes to you. So you know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at everything. I'm looking at everything. When I go to these restaurants like Chuck's Roadhouse, I'll try that one of these days, but like the steak, it looks like it hasn't even been cooked, like raw steak. It's disgusting. It's a franchise. I don't like going to a lot of franchises. I like these mama and papa stores like this because they take pride in their food. They take pride in their name. It's not a franchise, so they can't mess up. So they can't mess up. That's the thing. They can't mess up. They can't give you anything bad quality. I mean, if they do, the name gets out, and all the money that the owner, like, he probably worked very hard to try to get that money, but it all goes down the hole. What are you gonna do? He goes bankrupt. He has to sell his restaurant, and nobody's gonna want to buy it because the name is so bad and the numbers are so low that you know, I took a loss once. I opened up a pizza shop. I trusted an individual. The individual was horrible. He wasn't that good at doing what he said he was gonna do, and basically I lost $100,000. Yeah, lost $100,000 trusting somebody that I thought was going to do a good job, but they didn't. So anyways. Alright, welcome to the jump off. Land feet first, always. So right here we got some chow mein, thicker noodles. Right here we got some meatballs. They're grilled meatballs, the Vietnamese way. And right here we got some shrimp. These are sugar cane shrimp. So once you're done eating them, it's good to suck on the sugar cane. This is sugar cane. So you can suck on this thing, no homo. This is what P. Diddy would want, but anyways. But you can, like I said, for like an hour or whatever, it's just sugar, all sugar. It's a sugar cane. So sugar cane shrimp, grilled Vietnamese meatballs, and then you got chow mein, no veggies, no nothing on it, just your simple chow mein. It's amazing, well cooked to perfection. And my favorite, the pork chops. If you take a look at the pork chops, look at that. They're amazingly cooked, very tender. Just melts in your mouth. It literally melts in your mouth. That's how good they are. But yeah, they give you some sauces over here that you can dip it in. That's the owner over there, the guy with the bald head, but a very good friend of mine. And anyways, as you can tell, this is a fabulous meal. The pork chops, 9 out of 10 for the pork chops. They're probably the best thing here. Very tender, melts in your mouth. Extraordinary, well cooked, grilled to perfection. The shrimp on the sugar cane. After you're done eating the shrimp, you can, you know, use sugar. I'm trying to say a word that doesn't sound weird, like suck on it from the home, but you can taste it, you know, for you know, a couple of minutes or whatever. and then it'll shrivel up basically. And then the grilled meatballs, they're amazing. There's a Vietnamese way, they put a sauce to